What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video on Hope Street. My name is Dylan. I'm one half of Hope Street. The other half is my good buddy Alan. He lives in California. I'm here right now in Texas. And our mission is to help you lose belly fat in order to win back your life. Okay, so again, this is a safe space where Alan and I are both personal trainers. We own gyms. We've not only made big transformations for ourselves, but for hundreds of other people as well. So we know everything that you're going through. We know everything that is difficult on your journey. We know that you lack confidence. We know that you want to get healthier and just feel good in your own skin. So please, I encourage you to take notes from this video, or you can like it to save it for later, because you're going to be coming back to this, because what I'm going to tell you is probably going to change your life. This advice for losing some belly fat is stuff that you're not really going to hear anywhere else online, and it's not something that we've heard before. At least I didn't hear it growing up. So you're definitely going to want to listen to this, because this video is probably the most important thing that you watch today, this week, or this month even. Who knows? I don't want to make assumptions, but this is going to help you a lot. So with losing belly fat, it's a hard thing to just directly attack without kind of looking at your overall health entirely, right? You can't just zap away some belly fat. We're talking about making some huge changes throughout your whole health, fitness, wellness, and lifestyle that are going to help do that, right? And the biggest thing with losing belly fat, any kind of body weight, is you need accountability, right? Accountability is really what's important. That means you're working with, a trainer, a coach, you're part of a community, you have a gym partner, you're in it with somebody, because you're going to get all the information you need right now in this video. But we all need someone to push us. We all need someone to motivate us, to say, hey, you got to keep going. Like, you can't slack off. You can't take off today. You can't take off this week. You got to always be kind of getting after it. So the accountability is really what you need. So right off the bat, I'll say, if you need help, if you want that community, if you want a coach's insight, a trainer's insight, just go down in the comments and ask us a question. Like I said, Alan and I have been trainers for years, and we probably have a good idea of how to answer your question about losing some belly fat. So I encourage you to utilize us. We're a free resource right now. Just go down in the comments, ask us your most pressing questions. We can even send you our PDF on grocery lists, meal plans, and just basic nutrition advice to get you started. So please utilize us. We're here to help. We love helping you. So now the main gist of what I want to say, the 3 ways to lose your first few pounds of belly fat. 3 ways to lose your first 10 pounds of belly fat. The first way is to stop eating as much processed foods. Try to fully eliminate processed foods from your diet. Now, what is a processed food? A processed food is something that has been through human hands a lot. It's been through a lot of manufacturing, and it's not too close to what it came from in nature. So here's an example. Breakfast cereals. That's not something that's naturally occurring out on our planet. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs. That went through a lot of machines, a lot of hands in a factory to increase its shelf life, right? There's so much artificial sweeteners and sugars in those breakfast cereals. There's so many preservatives and chemicals to make it last long. It's really not adding any value to your life. Even if a processed food, I'm talking like crackers, I'm talking cereals, I'm talking most breads, I'm talking a lot of sweet like yogurts, cheeses, sauces like your ketchups and whatnot. Even though some of the stuff might be low calorie, let's say, it's still doing a lot of harm to your body. Now, how does that do harm to your body if it's low calorie? It is very hard to digest a lot of these processed foods. So your body is constantly fighting to get out of your system. Now, your body is always in a system of fighting and removing. It can be in a state of recovery, growth, and helping your body add lean muscle tissue, lose body fat. It's constantly just playing catch up, trying to eliminate, where it can't be building up that size, that strength, losing the body fat that you want. So if you can just eliminate those processed foods, your fast foods, obviously, anything with like a big company name on it, essentially. So like your Gatorades, your sports drinks, that's a lot of just sugar and quick carbs that are not naturally abundant and are doing more harm than good. Your body's not used to digesting those kind of chemicals, really. Anything with a big brand on it, Wonder Bread, Eggo waffles, get rid of all that processed food almost entirely from your life. Hey, every now and then, I'm human, right? I have some of that every now and then, for sure. But it should not be something you're constantly buying at the grocery store. It's not something that's part of your everyday life. So getting rid of processed foods is the first step to losing your first 10 pounds of belly fat. The second step is eating real, natural foods. So we have eliminated processed foods, and we got to replace that with real, naturally occurring foods. So this would be fruits. Try to get organic fruits, but your blueberries, blackberries, apples, bananas, pears, oranges, it really doesn't matter. Whatever you like. There's so many vitamins and nutrients in these fruits. There's a ton of water. It's going to hydrate you. It's going to help your skin. It's going to help your gut. It's going to help you digest food better. Spinach, so vegetables, spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, avocados. Eating these foods is going to help just naturally lose body weight because they tend to be less calories. They tend to be more filling and have more fiber. And these are foods that are just going to help your body grow. It's going to fuel your body and put it in this state of growth instead of a state, like I said, of constantly fighting to get it out of your system. So you have our fruits, organic fruits, berries, bananas, apples, pears, organic vegetables, your spinach, your spring mix, your salads, your broccoli, your Brussels sprout, and then good quality meat. I get like organic chicken thighs. I get organic ground turkey, grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef, as high quality meat as you can get because, again, meat does go through a factory, as do all fruit. All foods are going through a factory. But again, as less human hands-on as possible, the better. So try to spend a little bit more and get that high quality meat, high quality fruits and vegetables because these are foods that are going to help your body grow. And it's going to be, you're just going to naturally start to lose belly fat because these foods are helping you to your advantage. You can now train harder. You can now work out harder. You're going to feel better. And it's pretty wild how your belly fat's just going to kind of fall off when you start eating real natural foods. The third thing, after we've eliminated processed foods, replace it with real natural foods, is to get stronger in the gym. Do resistance training in order to get stronger. Now, most people talk about losing weight. They're talking about doing cardio and just running and biking and just burning more calories. That's not wrong, but you're going to find your body's in a constant state of fatigue and breakdown and just you're constantly stressed from doing all that stuff. And it's often going to make you really hungry if you go on like a long run. So we don't recommend using cardio to get in shape. We recommend getting in shape in order to do cardio. That's just a complement to your life, to cardiovascular health and to being healthy. Resistance training is pretty amazing for weight loss. And people don't talk about it like that. People think about resistance training as getting bigger. The reality is it's just going to help you build lean muscle tissue and lose body fat. Because getting stronger, adding more muscle is going to naturally increase your metabolism. So now you're just burning more calories every day just by existing. It's going to increase your oxygen consumption. So your body's going to start to burn fat as fuel. And the more muscle you have, the more you're going to kind of fill out and look better instead of just purely losing weight. We want to lose fat. We're trying to lose fat, not just pure weight, because we don't want to lose any of the muscle that we have. So resistance training is something that we've seen with our clients who want to lose weight. We get them doing your basic compound movements, your squats, your rows, your presses, push-ups, pull-ups, tricep, bicep, literally everything, shoulder press, just very basic strength training. And we've seen, because they're adding lean muscle mass, their body's naturally now burning fat. It's pretty cool to see. So those are the 3 ways to start, right? We're talking about just, hey, how do we lose our first 10 pounds of belly fat? This isn't anything too crazy, right? 10 pounds is very reasonable. I know that you can do this. If you're watching this now, I know you can lose 10 pounds of belly fat. Let's just focus on that right now. Eliminate processed foods, replace it with real natural foods, and start to strength train twice a week. Twice a week for 45 minutes in the gym. I don't think that's too much to ask. And you might think, okay, that's easy for you to say, right? I'm a trainer. I own a gym. This is my life. It's so easy for me to say this. Well, I disagree because even though I might be in good shape now and I look strong and I'm healthy and I know all this stuff, I wasn't always like this. Growing up, I had, some pudginess. I had a little bit of chubbiness. I had like a little phase in middle school, early high school where I was kind of chubby and unhappy with how I looked. And it was really hard because it was way more psychological than just physical. Like I just felt unhappy. I didn't have confidence. I didn't believe in myself because I had just this little bit of fat around my belly. So it wasn't that I wanted to get huge and jacked and ripped. It's just, I just didn't want to have the belly. So I know you might be able to relate to that. It's not about just having huge biceps and everyone's staring at you for how muscular you are. You just don't want to stand out for the wrong reasons. I remember being in the locker room and at school, changing my shirt and like turning away and like quickly changing the shirt so like no one would see. Because I feel like everyone else was just ripped at 17 except me. That's how I felt in my head. Looking back, probably not the case, but that's how it felt at the time at least. Remember, we had a swimming unit in gym class for like 2 months where we swam instead of going to gym at the school pool. And I remember for the months leading up to it, again, I didn't know any better. I didn't know how to lose belly fat, but I would just do sit-ups in my room every night for 20, 30 minutes straight, just like sit-ups, thinking that if I just did that, that would just burn the fat around my belly. And that sounds silly to say that knowing what I know now, how you can't just remove just belly fat around your body. It takes those 3 steps I said. That's how important it was to me to get rid of that, because I didn't want to be walking out to the pool. There's guys, there's girls. I just didn't want to have that visible because it hurt my confidence. It hurt my confidence a lot. So I get it. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, trust me, I've probably felt the same way. And that's what I'm saying. I said earlier about accountability. You need someone to go through this with. I could send you the most perfect weight training program and meal plan for the next 3 months that would guarantee you to lose 10 pounds of belly fat. But you need to have someone going through it with you. You need some help. You need a community of people to do this with. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in that community, we have an online Facebook group. And we want you to join it. If you're watching this and you're like, yes, I need that. I need to lose that belly fat. I need to get my confidence back. I need to get my life back. I want to win my life back, right? I want to take control back of my life. And I know if I just lose a little bit of that weight right here, that's the start for success at work, success at school, for winning over your partner's affection, winning over in relationships, success in sports, just feeling confident on vacation. That's one, just going to the beach and feeling confident. Any of those reasons you might have, we are here to help you. We have a Facebook group that's going to be exactly the right fit for you. And these are little changes. Like I said, I'm not asking you to totally change your life, but just get rid of processed foods, replace it with real natural foods, strength training in the gym twice a week to get stronger. This is something that most people can do. And I know that you can do it. I believe in you. I really do. Because I did it. I never thought I would get rid of that belly fat, but I did from doing those 3 things. And I know that you can do it too. So like I said, if you have any questions about any of this, or you want to join our Facebook community, I encourage you to go down in the comments and ask those questions or ask how to join our community, because again, we want to help you. We've helped so many people in our local areas and our gyms, and we love it. But we know that so many more people need to hear this message. So many people out on YouTube, out of the world, will have a much better life if they just lose a little bit of belly fat. I'm talking that first 10 pounds. This isn't a huge ask, right? I know you want to lose it. So we're here to help. Go down in the comments, let us know. And if this video was helpful as well, make sure to subscribe. These are videos we make all the time about this stuff, and we want to keep helping you get better. So again, thanks for watching. My name is Dylan. This is another video on Hope Street. Have a great day.